Hi, it's Paulie here. Yay! Oh. Toxic gamer memories. Just a random quickie was terrain. This guy spawned a terrain style in role-playing game and so on because basically he was a git. So we're playing Traveller. And our ship had crashed, and we're trying to walk because we were sure there might have been a settlement or something. So the toxic gamer is running it, and so he says, "Good, you're walking across these featureless plains, these absolutely featureless plains. You're dragging yourself. Oh, everyone make endurance rolls, etc., etc. Okay." And then he rolled some dice, and then after about 6 hours of walking across these featureless plains, he suddenly turns to me. He says, "Ha! Paulie's character is suddenly fired on. ACR, you take X hits on your armor, and you take this damage." Oh, what? Where'd that come from? Where did that come from? Featureless. We didn't get to see anything. Well, the shots are coming from up behind the crest of the hill. I said, yeah, the hill? Well, yeah, the hill. You said this was a completely featureless plane. Well, yeah. Oh, except for the hills. Obviously, there's hills. Obviously, there's hills on the featureless plane. Yeah. So there's some sort of ambush. People are firing at you. So, my friend Tim, who was probably watching, hi Tim. He was sort of angry logic guy. So he's like, he starts completely losing it. Featureless planes, and I suddenly just said, "Wait, okay, they're firing at me. Yeah, good. I'm going to dive into the dry water course and hide behind the lip of the water course." And Toxic Gamer, what? Oh yeah, okay, good. So you just disappear down into hardcover. And Tim and somebody else say, what dry water course? So I said, the dry water course. My friend Damien immediately gleefully catches on and says, good, I do a dive and roll into the nest of boulders. And Toxic Game's like, oh, yep, okay. Damien's dived and rolled into a nest of boulders. Yeah. Boulders? Yeah. And as it turned out, essentially, if you said it was there, it was there. So I said, right, good. So I crawl back into the deeper part of the dry water course where I can stand up and run without being seen, and then I'll run through that until it goes into the deeper gully, and then where there's the slightly lesser slope, I'll climb up that and scale up on top of the really high ridge that looks down over the hills where these guys have ambushed us, so I can see down behind them. So, oh, yeah, okay, well, yeah, you can see there's 4 guys with rifles behind the crest. Good. I'll open fire on those. Yes, your mind made the terrain. So it's unspeakable. It's like, wait, I stand here. What? Suddenly, an iceberg erupts up beneath me. Yahoo! It lifts me hundreds of feet into the air and then plows forward at a majestic 52 kilometers an hour. I stand perched upon the leading edge, the wind whipping through my hair. God damn it! And it remained an ongoing sort of watchword for whatever's in the umpire's head, he's not explaining it properly, or, something like that. I don't know. Oh my God. This actually carried through to some other things. Like, for some reason, we're playing, again, I think it's Traveller, and we're just crossing, he's just crossing from one planet to the next one out in orbit. So the equivalent of Earth to Mars. And I think I was umpiring it, and I told him, okay, oh, by the way, you've picked up, there is another ship coming along a similar path that's coming from the outer planet inwards to the one you've left, so you guys will pass each other. So this guy just says, well, I'll duck the ship behind one of the rogue planets in the area. One of the rogue planets in the area? Yeah, just one of them. I'll just duck behind one of the rogue planets. No, there's no rogue planets, mate. There's the one you've left and there's the one you're going to. And this is where it got squirrely, because he decided he'd read somewhere that space has an average density, and he decided that just collected into giant lumps. It collected into rogue planets. We're not talking Kuiper Belt or Trojan points or whatever. He meant that in his head, space is just absolutely littered with these things. They're just everywhere. You can literally hear leap and bound from one to another. And he was absolutely incensed when we were trying to point out to him that that's not actually so. If I've given you a map that says these are the planetary sized bodies, then those are the planetary sized bodies, mate. It's like, there's not a whole bunch of others I neglected to put down, or that modern science just for some reason can't find in their telescopes. Oh dear. Yes. This guy's umpiring style was actually so bad, by the way, that we were playing D&D and we actually had parties completely suicide under him, because they were just so awful. He wanted to show us how a game should be played, which to his mind meant you should be given endless victories over things, whether you deserve them or not, and that you should be showered with magic items. And so it's like I ended up, I think I had like a 3rd level paladin or something, and I've got a Holy Avenger sword, and I've got magic armor, and I've got like Cloak of the Bat, and I've got a bag of holding, and I've got a this, and oh yeah, I think I had like a ring of shooting stars, and I've got this and that, and it's like, mate, I've got about 11 magic items. You know what? I'm keeping the sword, and I'm just giving the rest to the church. Oh, I can't do that. They give them back. They say you need these to go fight evil. Oh, for God's sakes! And it was such a insane Monty Hall giveaway that this guy started insisting on playing all of these sort of extra trained rules, and so I think the party gets hit by some fires like a magic missile, and because he's been playing these niggling rules, we just couldn't take it anymore. So one of the players, wait, I've got to do saving throws for all the items I'm carrying. The umpires are gleeful. Yes, yes, you do. Oh, right, which includes, well, I've got 2 bottles of oil on me, so he rolls for those. Oh no, the first one fails its save, so that's on fire. Oh, it's on fire. So hang on, that is on fire, and it's like a 10-foot area, which gets the character next to him as well. So hang on, so I take damage from the flaming oil, so I take whatever it is, 2d4 from the flaming oil or something. But that means the second oil bottle, which saved against the magic missile, now has to save against the damage from the flames, and oh, it failed, so that's another 2d4 to me. Yep, so I'm burning. Oh, it's another 2d4 to my friend here, so he takes 44. What are you carrying? He says, oh, I've got 2 oil bottles as well. Well, they've each got a roll. Well, first one failed. All right, so that does 2d4 to you. Oh, and 2d4 to me, and 2d4 to the next character. And yes, the whole party's go bam, 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 bam. Just goes on flames. And actually, you don't have to roll those. Oh, no, we have to play the rules exactly as written. You've told us Gary Gygax is a genius, so nothing in here wouldn't be necessary, would it? So we're just insisting on these rolls so we can just die and get out of this goddamn horrible game. Oh my God. We actually handed him a game. It was a tragic case of umpire brain malfunction getting in the way of having a great campaign. He'd gotten hold of some huge city campaign. It wasn't the city-state, which I dearly love, but it was, I don't know, it was like Waterdeep or something like that. God, I hate Forgotten Realms. But we said, well, let's do urban characters, and if you insist on running this, let's do kind of urban-y based characters. So, well, let's do thieves and things. And he didn't like thieves because they're not real characters, because only real characters are magicians who blow things up or guys with swords that stab them in the head. That's all. And thieves are just stupid as far as he's concerned, not real characters. So, well, let's take like so one guy said, oh, I'd like to be kind of like a ninja. So, like, why don't I be like a fighter thief? So I can do a bit. And say, yeah, actually, a cleric thief's not a bad idea, too, because it's like, if you break into tombs and things, but you can turn undead. So, ooh, yeah, nice. Yeah, actually, we'll do that. And suddenly, and I got this idea. So wait. We don't need to spend much money, because some leather armor and whatever is not going to drain our coffers, so we'll have some left. Let's rent a room. We can rent a room in a tavern, and here's these price lists for printing up handbills, and you can pay a town crier to do stuff. Let's be detectives. What? Yeah. Instead of using our skills to break into places and steal stuff, we use our skills to basically find stuff. We find missing people. We find missing items. We, do intelligence gathering and figure out stuff. We, we help break the evil Tong. We help find out, who the evil assassins are trying to take down this guy or that guy, or, we're detectives. So we spend the money to bring, hang up a placard and. The town crier, cries our services or something. We put out a few handbills or something, and we see if we get some little jobs in as private eyes. And this Toxic Gamer just thought that's not a real game, because you're not killing people. You've got to go out into a hole in the ground, stab things in the head, and take their money. So this isn't a real game. So I think it just came down to, all right, so you're walking through the city, are you? I guess, since we live here, eventually we are walking through the city. All right, well, you go down a side alley and you see something. Are you looking at it? Well, you just said I saw something, so I guess that means that I am looking at it. Otherwise, I would not have seen it. Or, well, it's a cataplepus or something. You've all got to roll and save versus death, otherwise you die. First level characters, what are you looking for? An 18 or higher on a D20. Whole party dies in... Yeah, nice one. So I took that idea and I actually did an entire sort of comic book series on it, Third Eye, Private Eyes, because the idea is hilarious. In fact, a lot of my novels have come from failed role-playing game things where the idea was great, but either the players couldn't hack it or the umpire just couldn't get a grip on it. So, yes, my Effectuators Victorian Paranormal books, my Spirit Hunters Samurai Adventure books, those are all role-playing campaigns. But yes, Toxic Gamer, the scars go ever on. He's gone, but oh my god, definitely not forgotten. Anyway, cheers.